Sets up, perfect pass. Get him high.
Welcome, Lopes fans, and boy, if you thought you saw a good volleyball game on Thursday when the Lopes came back against Pepperdine when they were down 2-0, came back to win 3-2, you are in for a treat tonight here. JP Saar alongside Philip Katafamo and the 11-2 Lopes are about to take on the 12-1 UCLA Bruins. This is an exciting matchup for the Lopes. Number 10 in the country we're coming in at, and UCLA comes in at number 2.
JP, this is going to be an incredible game. I'm already super hyped because the women's basketball team beat New Mexico State earlier on, and now I'm ready for some volleyball.
Yeah, this game should be very exciting. It seems like the men's volleyball team has been improving so much that every game they play is the biggest game that we're going to see here at Antelope Gymnasium. We saw it earlier in the season, UC Irvine. That was like the biggest game for this program's history. Then Thursday, it was Pepperdine, the first MPSF game we have had in the new conference, brand new conference. That was the biggest game. And now we come in here playing number 2 in the country, UCLA. Let's throw it out to PA announcer Phil Danuser for the national anthem, the lineups, and your opening prayer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Phoenix, Arizona, and Grand Canyon University's Antelope Gymnasium for this evening's MPSF men's volleyball matchup between the University of California, Los Angeles Bruins and Grand Canyon University Antelopes. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we begin this evening's competition with the word of prayer. Tonight's prayer is led by Raul Rodriguez, a senior majoring in sociology with a minor in biblical studies.
Dear Lord, just thank you for today, Lord, and I pray for this match, Lord, and it's just a great match, Lord, and I pray for both teams, Lord, that there's no injuries, Lord, and they both have great sportsmanship, Lord, and we also just want to remember that we play for your glory, Lord, and we just keep that in mind, Lord. I also pray for when the event's all over, Lord, and I pray for everybody who came out here to see this amazing game. I pray that you, for safe travels back home, Lord, and just thank you for tonight, Lord, and just let us remember while we are here, Lord. Just in prayer, amen.
Thank you, Raul. Fans, please remain standing as we now honor America with the playing of the national anthem. The Star Spangled Banner will be performed this evening by our very own Thundering Herd Pep Band under the direction of the Professor, Paul Cook, and tonight his associate, Kevin Bach. Thank you. meet the starting lineups for tonight's contest. First of all, for the Bruins of UCLA. For the Bruins, a 6'2 freshman, number 1, Garland P. A middle blocker, a 16 senior, number 4, Oliver Martin. And outside here, a 6'1 senior, number 9, J.P. And outside here, a 6'4 junior, number 12, Dylan Misser. The center is a 6'3 junior, number 13, Micah Ma'a. A middle blocker, a 6'8 sophomore, number 16, Baden Jimma. And an opposite, a 6'5 senior, number 17, Christian Hestenauer. The Bruins are 12-1 on the season, currently ranked number 2 in the nation. They're under the direction of head coach John Sparrow, assistant coaches Brad Perry and John Hawks. All right, Bucks fans, it's a Saturday night. We're playing UCLA, so let's get up on our feet and make some noise for the starting lineup for your Pregame University Antelope. And outside here, a 6'5 senior from God's country, Waukesha, Wisconsin, number 12, Lou Turner. A 6'6 senior from Northridge, California, number 14, the King, Ashton King. The center is a 6'5 senior from Chandler, Arizona, number 15, Zachary Belcher. And outside here, a 6'1 senior from Kaneohe, Hawaii, number 16, Colin Snowser. There's a 5'9 senior from Honolulu, Hawaii, number 17, Sky Engelman. And middle blocker, a 6'6 sophomore from West Palm Beach, Florida, number 18, Caleb Blazer. And outside here, a 6'5 junior from Annapolis, Maryland, number 20, Will Schroeder. Starting 11-2 in the season. 1-0 in MPSL play. And currently ranked number 10 in the nation. They're under the direction of head coach Matt Rowley, assistant coach Mike Iandolo, graduate assistant Scott Lucas.
Well, any of our returning viewers know that it is an electric start to the game as Paul Danielser brings us both lineups. It is always exciting here. UCLA is definitely a formidable opponent for the Lopes. They've played 6 ranked teams throughout the year, and they are 5-1 against those ranked teams. Lopes have only played a couple of ranked teams. Fell to Hawaii, fell to UC Irvine, but UCLA, their one loss was also to Hawaii, so some similar opponents between the two teams.
Yeah, I think GCU is going to ride off the highs of the previous win against Pepperdine, where they came back from 2 sets down, and bring that energy in here against UCLA, who are riding a 5-game win streak right now. But it's going to be presence at the net. GCU is playing against a team that averages 13 kills a game, 13 kills a set. But thankfully for GCU, they average about 2 blocks a set.
Yeah, GCU very solid with the blocks, much more than UCLA, and a great start for the Lopes. And a block goes out of bounds. The Lopes were ahead of UCLA on that set, shoving it right back in their face. But a great recovery by the Bruins, and they were able to get that one over, no problem. They're on the board first. Oliver Martin with the serve. Gets this one over, Zachary Melcher. Back set to Luke Turner, and a great block by Misri. Finds the Lopes side of the floor, and they take a quick 2-0 lead. I'm sure one thing Coach Worrell was talking about after that Pepperdine game was, guys, this is a big opponent. We can't get to that same start we did last game. And this one blocked out. Lopes fall behind 3-0.
It's going to be tough when you play against top competition like this against UCLA, but you just got to stay strong and take one set at a time and try to get as many clean victories as possible.
Well, Oliver Martin with 2 straight serves, leading to points. Comes with the third. Melcher. And Will Schwob puts the Lopes on the board for the first time in this game. And Luke Turner will serve for GCU.
Like I said, just little victories here and there. Now Lopes just got to try to get some more points on the board.
Turner fortunate to get this one to fall over the net. And Dene Jima powers that one over.
Man, Jima has got some height. I think his chest went over the net.
Jima standing at 6'8". We've already seen Oliver Martin serving. He stands at 6'10", so UCLA definitely has some tall guys that are going to power over the Lopes, play above the net, and a service ace by UCLA. This one by Micah Ma'a.
No one said it was going to be easy, JP. There's a reason why this team is ranked number 2 nationally.
UCLA is prepared. We were talking to the assistant coach before the game, and they are used to environments like this one we have here in Antelope Gymnasium. They're always getting the team's best. And a great play by Will Schwob to just tap that one over the net and get a nice little point for the Lopes.
A little soft touch over the top of the net for Schwob. And this is the kind of stuff we're talking about, just little wins here and there and just try to capitalize as much as possible.
Lopes trail by 3. Caleb Blazer with the serve. That one's set by Ma and blocked by the Lopes. Christian Hessenauer was trying to get that kill, and Will Schwob having himself a game so far.
Presence at the net, JP. You talked about it early in the broadcast. It's going to be huge.
Will Schwob already 2 kills and 1 block right there. Great job by him. Christian Hessenauer leading attacker for the Bruins. Another block by the Lopes. And another one, this one a little too far, will be out. Point UCLA. But I like the Lopes being aggressive right on that net.
Yeah, just a little unfortunate on that block. But yeah, exactly. Being very aggressive at the net, trying to contain this very tall UCLA team.
Misri with the serve. Just talking to UCLA's coach before the game. Misri has a little bit of a flu. They didn't know if he was going to play this game, but he is out here. That was a great serve and a good dig by the Lopes. There's another one. Zach Melcher, great job there. This one back set to Hessenauer and blocked away by Colin Mosier, and a point for the Bruins. 7-3 here early on. Dylan Misri with the serve, second leading attacker for the Bruins. This one goes into the net for a service error. Side out Lopes, trail by 3. A little run here would be nice for GCU.
Yeah, this is where they need to capitalize. Whenever UCLA makes a mistake like that service error, GCU's got to capitalize as much as possible. Use the crowd to their favor.
This one served over by Will Schwob. That one set up for Jima. And the referee called it immediately, said it hit the ground. GCU does not think so. Coach Worley having a word with the side official.
Yeah,
but call stands.
Yeah, that one was a little close.
That one was close. Will Schwob thought he dug that one out there, but what a kill by Dene Jima. And he serves it well over, gives his point right back to GCU. They trail by 3, and the Lopes leading server, Colin Mosier, with 12 aces on the year. He's got the ball. Very high into the air. What a powerful serve, but Misri with a better dig. Bruins coming over. GCU setting something up. Over to Luke Turner. Turner taps it, and a point for the Lopes. UCLA Bruins with a net violation. GCU within 2.
We're talking about little wins here and there. You're going to need them huge against a top team like UCLA.
Colin Mosier to serve.
Colin Mosier continuing the serve. His bench chanting his nickname, Shoes. Throws it over. This one high and out of bounds. Giving a point right back to UCLA. Back and forth we go.
Christian Hessenauer to serve.
Christian Hessenauer serving for the Bruins. 11 aces on the year. Get some power on it. This one's out. Service error to service error to service error. And now Ashton King will try to break that streak. Ashton King dug up by the libero. And this one killed out. Point for UCLA. Called a tip. Coach Worley having a word with that side official again. GCU looks stunned by that call. Absolutely shook.
Yeah, very definitely shook, JP. A very questionable call over on the left side.
Somewhat of a timeout now. Zach Melcher talking with the referee.
I think Melcher's just trying to figure out what happened on that call.
I believe the lines official, the near side lines official right in front of us, coming there. Luke Turner encouraging the fans. Let's go Lopes chant. A lot of UCLA Bruins fans here tonight, though.
Yeah, they're making the trip over from LA to Phoenix, and I mean, it's nice to see the fans travel.
We're seeing a quick little replay there, and they no block. Zach Melcher did not even get close to tipping that one. Referee missed a call there on that one. And Caleb Blazer gets it right back. Melcher set him up perfectly and said, hey, Caleb, let's just get this point right back.
Well, they say, Jacob, and JP, in basketball, ball don't lie. GCU got gypped out of that last call, and they come back and score a point.
And Melcher's going to serve now, going to keep the pressure high. Ma'a over to Missouri. And Lopes are here now. Back set over to Will Schwob. This one tipped out. A great save by Hessenauer. This one will be set back to him. And Melcher and Mosier with a little miscommunication there. Wasn't that hard of an attack. They just didn't know who was going to get the dig.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication. It seems like one step forward, two steps back for GCU as they find themselves still down.
Oliver Martin coming back in for the serve. This one's set over to Will Schwob and blocked. That one almost looked blocked right back in. It was close though, but UCLA will get the point nonetheless. 12-8 lead midway. Martin with another serve. This one back set over to Luke Turner and blocked out. Point GCU. Luke Turner gets his second kill of the game.
Try to take advantage as much as you can. If GCU can put a couple points up here, make this first set as close as possible, but they'll be thankful later on.
And a great block by a couple Lopes right there on the net. Hessenauer back there. Lopes with another block. This one hit over. But a line violation. Will Schwob crossed over the line. Point for UCLA, but a great effort by GCU.
Yeah, great hustle down there by Schwob. Just and a bit of an unfortunate call. He gets the hustle points, though.
And a great save by UCLA. GCU tapped that one over and couple diving saves, but Mosier says it doesn't matter. I'm going to put it right back down. Colin Mosier, what a kill for GCU.
GCU's got to shift the momentum their way as much as possible.
Colin Mosier, the leading attacker for GCU. 15 kills last game. This one back set. A nice tap by Missouri, but great save by Ashton King. And Mosier again! Right into the hands of Garland Peed, the libero for UCLA, and he's unable to dig that one out. Caleb Blazer serves it over. Peed with the dig over to Missouri. And Misri doesn't look like he's got the flu too much, having quite a game for UCLA. Third kill.
Yeah, that one drops just right in front of Melcher. He really wanted that one back.
Coming into this game, Misri was tied with Will Schwob in kills on the season. That's GCU's leading attacker, and he's not even first on his team. Christian Hessenauer's got 151 kills on the season for UCLA, but GCU pulls within 2. Great kill.
Beautiful set right to Ashton King for the kill. Right here is where the momentum needs to shift back in the way of GCU.
Will Schwob, dug out by Misri. This one over to Hatch, and Hatch will get the kill. JT Hatch. Nice job. And a timeout by GCU. We will be right back here in Antelope Gymnasium. Lopes trail by 3, 15-12.
GCU is the university that never sleeps, moving at the speed of light. And now GCU is leading in the area of computer science and IT. With over 200 university degree programs across 9 colleges, on campus and online, join the most inventive concept in education today. Fast track options available with courses in cybersecurity, cloud computing, and systems architecture. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/IT.
I'm Dewey, a student here at GCU studying communications. My dad graduated from GCU in 2009, and he is definitely bleeding purple. He loves GCU to the max. Me choosing to follow in his footsteps was the best idea I could have chosen. The program they had here and the direction it could take me was exactly what I wanted and what I needed. I am a GCU Lope, and I will forever always be one.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Welcome back inside Antelope Gymnasium. Sorry about any technical difficulties we've been having. Big sports weekend here on GCU, so a lot of positions needed for GCU TV all over the place. You said it earlier, you were at the women's basketball game earlier. They won, and our opening softball tournament in the new stadium. So a lot of cameras being juggled around, so sorry about any technical difficulties. Hopefully we can have you with a smooth rest of the game. 15-12, UCLA leads, and Danae Jima will serve for the Bruins. Jima, this one very nice. Dug out by Mosier. Right back to him, and a save by Hatch. UCLA will save this one. Jima just has to set it over. Melcher, King, this one not.
Hands up, perfect pass. Get him high.
Welcome, Lopes fans, and boy, if you thought you saw a good volleyball game on Thursday when the Lopes came back against Pepperdine, when they were down 2-0, came back to win 3-2, you are in for a treat tonight here. JP Saar alongside Philip Katafamo, and the 11-2 Lopes are about to take on the 12-1 UCLA Bruins. This is an exciting matchup for the Lopes. Number 10 in the country we're coming in at, and UCLA comes in at number 2.
JP, this is going to be an incredible game. I'm already super hyped because the women's basketball team beat New Mexico State earlier on, and now I'm ready for some volleyball.
Yeah, this game should be very exciting. It seems like the men's volleyball team has been improving so much that every game they play is the biggest game that we're going to see here at Antelope Gymnasium. We saw it earlier in the season, UC Irvine. That was like the biggest game for this program's history. Then Thursday, it was...
Hands up, perfect pass. Get him high.
Welcome, Lopes fans, and boy, if you thought you saw a good volleyball game on Thursday when the Lopes came back against Pepperdine, when they were down 2-0, came back to win 3-2, you are in for a treat tonight here. JP Saar alongside Philip Katafamo, and the 11-2 Lopes are about to take on the 12-1 UCLA Bruins. This is an exciting matchup for the Lopes. Number 10 in the country we're coming in at, and UCLA comes in at number 2.
JP, this is going to be an incredible game. I'm already super hyped because the women's basketball team beat New Mexico State earlier on, and now I'm ready for some volleyball.
Yeah, this game should be very exciting. It seems like the men's volleyball team has been improving so much that every game they play is the biggest game that we're going to see here at Antelope Gymnasium. We saw it earlier in the season, UC Irvine. That was like the biggest game for this program's history. Then Thursday, it was Pepperdine, the first MPSF game we have had in the new conference, brand new conference. That was the biggest game. And now we come in here playing number 2 in the country, UCLA. Let's throw it out to PA announcer Phil Danuser for the national anthem, the lineups, and your opening prayer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Phoenix, Arizona, and Grand Canyon University's Antelope Gymnasium for this evening's MPSF men's volleyball matchup between the University of California, Los Angeles Bruins and your Grand Canyon University Antelopes. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we begin this evening's competition with the word of prayer. Tonight's prayer is led by Raul Rodriguez, a senior majoring in sociology with a minor in biblical studies.
Dear Lord, just thank you for today, Lord, and I pray for this match, Lord. It's just a great match, Lord, and I pray for both teams, Lord, that there's no injuries, Lord, and they both have great sportsmanship, Lord, and we also just want to remember that we play for your glory, Lord, and we just keep that in mind, Lord. I also pray for when the event's all over, Lord, and I pray for everybody who came out here to see this amazing game. I pray that you for safe travels back home, Lord, and just thank you for tonight, Lord, and just let us remember while we are here, Lord. Just in prayer, amen.
Thank you, Raul. Fans, please remain standing as we now honor America with the playing of the national anthem. The Star Spangled Banner will be performed this evening by our very own Thundering Herd Pep Band under the direction of the Professor, Paul Cook, and tonight his associate,
Grand Canyon University Championship Golf Course features over 7,200 yards of tees and tree-lined fairways, signature par 3s, greenside bunkers, and a 22,000 square foot clubhouse. The Lope House restaurant, serving modern American cuisine, is open to the public 7 days a week. Come experience the best golf and dining destination in the heart of Phoenix. Book your tee times at gcugolf.com.
Hey Phoenix, it's Thunder Dan Marley, head coach at Grand Canyon University. Coming to GCU was a great move for me. Join Antelope Nation by enrolling as an evening student at our beautiful campus in the heart of Phoenix. Earn your bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree to take your career to the next level. Engage with industry expert instructors in small classroom settings where you can get the support you need to excel. Scholarships available. See you on campus. Go Lopes.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/evening.
to serve. Coming in for the look, number 7, Jack Burton. Jack Burton to serve.
Essentially, Major Barbara follows Barbara, who's the daughter of Andrew Undershaft. She's a major in the Salvation Army, and life is going grand, and she's dedicated herself to the Salvation Army. But her estranged father, who's one of the greatest weapons manufacturers in the world, decides to reconnect because he needs an heir. And who better than his wonderful daughter Barbara?
My favorite part about working on the show is doing dialect work. I had done a little bit before as an understudy, but it was really cool to kind of discover a character through the dialect. It adds so much, and you can find a depth that is harder to find when you're speaking in your normal American accent. I got to work with a lot of new people that I haven't worked with yet on Ethington, and I loved working with Michael Carey because he's our acting teacher, and it's cool to kind of get to workshop stuff with him on stage as opposed to in the classroom, so that was super cool.
Working on a play at Grand Canyon has been great. They've been very professional. It's fun to be able to be in the show and then also come and help work on the show in the shops. People come into the costume shops and the scene shops, and it's great to be a part of all aspects of the production and learn.
and gentlemen, for the surprising Grand Canyon University women's basketball team, as they have ended first place and last leaders in Mexico State University this afternoon by a score of 50-34. Congratulations to the Wolves! And remember one thing, we can get every set on our feet, so let's get up and let's make some noise! I said, let's make some noise! And remember, we stay on our feet until the low score. The Bruins will begin the second set with a serve. JT Hatch to serve. Oliver Martin the third.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, the 2018 WAC Basketball Tournament at the Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. March 7th through 10th, 14 games, 4 days of WAC Madness. Be there for the triumph. Get your tickets now at gculopes.com. See you in WAC Vegas.
Grand Canyon University, Arizona's private Christian university, is a top tourism market bustling right in the heart of Phoenix. Join the student team at the GCU Hotel, Canyon 49 Grill, and coffee shop GCBC for real-world learning opportunities. Hospitality students can gain workplace skills and leadership training on the GCU Championship Golf Course, featuring brand new amenities. Across every enterprise, you have the chance to network, learn, and grow. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
Oliver Martin the third. Michael Mott to serve. Michael Mott to serve. After the game of serve. Coming in for goal number 7, Jack Foote. Jack Foote will serve. Dylan Mitchell the third. female to serve. Jacqueline out to serve. Coming in for the roast number 8, Terrell Sahara.
Isn't always simple. The choices I make today affect where I'll be tomorrow. That's why I chose Grand Canyon University. Here I'm working toward a greater purpose and a place that feels like home. With scholarships to help me earn my degree, I can graduate in less than 4 years. By attending GCU, Arizona's premier private Christian university, I know I'm not just making the right choice, I'm making the smart choice.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Hey you! Are you ready? Grab your pack, grab your tent, grab your gear. Jump in. We're going on an adventure. In Arizona, there's so much to see, so much to experience. At GCU, adventure is never too far away. Offering over 200 academic programs with a Christian worldview and nestled in the heart of Phoenix, you can earn your degree in fewer than 4 years and explore everything Arizona has to offer. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu/AZ road trip.
JT Hatch to serve. JT Hack to serve. Oliver Martin will serve.
I had this experience while I was praying. I had my eyes closed and I just saw a picture of God handing me a pool of water with a tree in it. And I was asking God what that was, and he said, that's like living water. And he's like, here, I want you to have this, because when you abide in me, then you don't run dry. You're planted by a stream of living water. In this picture that I had while I was praying, I handed that to some people that were like behind me. Then they kept handing it off, and they kept handing it off, and they kept handing it off. And so that just kind of went on forever. And then he handed me a handful of sand, and I blew the sand away, and there were words written on my hands. I turned around and put that like on the person's chest behind me, and then them, and then them, and then them. And then there was a dove handed to me. And so I asked God what all of that meant, and it was like God offering me salvation. It was God offering me his words written on my heart. It was God offering me the Holy Spirit. And basically him saying, come to me, I want you to be with me. In that picture that I was having while I was praying, I saw myself and a bunch of other people kind of just kneel down at an altar. And when we looked up, Jesus was standing there, and he lifted your head up, and he was looking straight into your eyes. And we were all in plain clothes, and it was like he unveiled you somehow. And when he did, all of our clothes turned white. And it was kind of like all of the saints, all of the people that have accepted salvation becoming new. And we all stood up, and he kissed us on our forehead, and he sent us on our way. And as we went away, and we walked kind of just into the world, it was like everybody that we encountered turned white also. And so it was just this really cool picture of salvation and what happens as Christians when we follow God and encounter other people and show them the love of Jesus.
On Thursday, as they host Brigham Young University Cougars, gathering at 6 p.m. in the beautiful GCU Arena. So they're planning to get out there and bring some friends. Let's create a home court advantage. Thursday, 6 p.m. BYU. Saturday's match is scheduled for right here in the Antelope Gymnasium in Stanford, has been moved from 6 p.m. to 4 p.m. So make your time now. Continue with the book. GCU men's volleyball. Thursday, BYU. Arena match. Saturday, Stanford. Right here. Antelope Gymnasium. Saturday, no fans. We need you. Let's get up on your feet. And how about this side? Let's stay on our feet. Oliver Martin to serve. Oliver Martin to serve. Christian Hessenauer with the hit. London Mama to serve. Christian Hessenauer to serve. Tony Williams to serve. JP Hatch to serve. Caleb plays in the third. Timeout on the floor.
I am a sophomore at GCU and I'm studying biomedical engineering. GCU is definitely preparing me for the next chapter in my life through the dedications of professors, the advanced technology labs, and the support from the advisors and faculty. Biomedical engineering is not easy. We are able to interact with the doctors and provide the tools they need to be successful. I want to be able to start my own company and create the crazy technologies that doctors are using, and that way when I see them, like, yep, that's my product right there. I feel like I'm becoming an engineer because throughout the classes and my activities that I'm involved in working at the lounge, I'm learning how to problem solve in a short amount of time. I am able to get an understanding what my purpose is. My purpose is to be a leader and to help everyone around me. I'm excited to learn, and I want everybody else to be excited.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Christian Antelope third. Looking to the left center 3. Let me go. Cody Williams third. Coming into the rope, number 7, Jack Burton. Jack Burton for third. Dylan Mystery in the net. Oliver Norton third. Oliver Norton third.
Sarah, I'm a senior at GCU studying hospitality management. My professors are industry professionals. It makes me feel comfortable knowing that I'm being trained in relevant information. One of the things I love about GCU is just the importance they place on servant leadership. There's so many opportunities for students to be able to learn outside of the classroom. When you graduate from GCU with a hospitality degree, people know that you're prepared. GCU is helping me find my purpose.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu. The Grand Canyon University Championship Golf Course features over 7,200 yards of tees and tree-lined fairways, signature par 3s, greenside bunkers, and a 22,000 square foot clubhouse. The Lope House restaurant, serving modern American cuisine, is open to the public 7 days a week. Come experience the best golf and dining destination in the heart of Phoenix. Book your tee times at gcugolf.com.
Tonight, 1,524 of you have squeezed in to Antelope, Gymnasium. The main history and the Good job, Oakland.
College experience. To find your purpose, it takes support from those around you. GCU's leadership offers over 3 decades of experience in delivering real-world degree programs online. GCU's online class size averages less than 17 students with full-time faculty. Find your purpose online at Grand Canyon University. Call us today at 855-428-7692.
General represent. James Winner for serve. Henry Goodwin, Junior 15, Jake Arnold. James Winner to serve. Third set and match. Good deal. Congratulations, John, to both Volleyball Pregame. Congratulations to UCLA Bruins. They're running the record of 13-1 on the season. 2-0 in non-Missouri Sports Federation play. Again, you're led by head coach John Sparrow. Also, for the Wolves now, 11-3 on the season. 1-1 in non-Missouri Sports Federation play under the direction of head coach Matt Williams. As always, we thank you for your continued support of Grand Canyon University Athletics and GCU in volleyball. Remember, this coming week, Thursday, February 15th, the Lopes take on Brigham Young University. You know they're going to have some fans here, so Lopes fans, come on out to the arena, 6 p.m. Thursday. And then Saturday's match as the Lopes take on Stanford.